demand of electric bike are increasing nowadays all over the world. Many major electric vehicle manufacturers are launching their electric bikes, so people may get confused about whether to buy an electric bike or a petrol bike. Here in this video, you will get information about electric bikes versus petrol bikes, including its price, range and running cost. At the end of the video you will know which bike is worth buying, electric bike or petrol bike. Now without wasting time, let's start the video. What is petrol bike? A petrol bike runs on petrol. It has an ICE engine. It stands for internal combustion engine, which combusts petrol to generate the energy by which the vehicle is driven. Petrol bikes have an outlet of CO2 carbon dioxide gas, CO2, which is very harmful and pollutes the environment. What is electric bike? It is a type of bike which have battery inside the bike that needs to be charged to run an electric motor. Electric bike runs on electricity, thus it does not produce harmful gases in the environment. And electric bikes are considered the safest mode of transportation because they do not emit carbon and harmful gases, which helps in reducing the environmental pollution. Which bike is more environment friendly? As discussed earlier, petrol bikes generate CO2 gas, resulting in environmental pollution. But on the other hand, electric bikes run on battery, and it does not have any bad effect on the environment. But some expert believes that electric bike might not be the best for environment. Many studies report that on average manufacturing petrol bike releases about 7 tons of greenhouse gas emission, which is similar for manufacturing electric bike. If we do include battery, we can see that electric vehicle production can have more than double the greenhouse gas emission than petrol bike. According to 2019 study by the Swedish Energy Agency, the material extraction, transport and manufacture of lithium-ion battery emit 60 to 150 kg CO2 equivalent per kilowatt-hour of battery capacity. It means bigger the battery the more emission it produce. Electric bikes is harmful to environment as much as engine bikes. But most of people think just because e-bike runs without fuel, it will be environment friendly, which is totally wrong. Considering the price range, the basic starting price of an electric bike is beyond the basic capability of a middle-class person. Despite all the government subsidies, the cost of electric bikes is still high. If we compare the price range of a normal petrol bike and an electric bike, then the price of a standard fuel bike is much more economical than the electric bike. Why electric bikes are so expensive? Well, the answer is the battery, which is the most expensive part of any electric vehicle. The batteries used in electric bikes are made of lithium-ion. These substances are essential for the smooth functioning of the battery so that the bike can also function properly. Before talking about the range of electric bikes and petrol bikes, let us discuss one of the major disadvantages of electric bikes. Now when we need to refill our petrol bike, it hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes to fill it completely, but an electric bike takes about 6 to 7 hours to recharge completely. Even if it comes with a fast charging battery, it will take a full 1 hour to recharge. So if you are planning for a long drive, and even if you have charged your electric bike from 0 to 100%, it will only cover a maximum distance of 80 to 100 kilometers. This is a general category of electric bikes. Some electric bikes claim a range of 150 to a maximum of 200 kilometers. Whereas petrol bikes give you an average range of 500 to 700 kilometers depending on your engine. So a person who travels less than 100 kilometers a day can definitely get an electric bike. Else go for petrol bike. In the short run, electric bikes may look a bit expensive, but if we talk about the cost of running electric bikes versus petrol, then these electric bikes are much cheaper than petrol bikes. Here is an example of how. Now if you charge your electric bike from 0 to 100%, then it will cover a maximum distance of 100 to 120 kilometers. The cost of electricity per unit for this walking distance will be from 2 rupees to 5 rupees, depending on what area do you live in. An electric bike requires 3 to 4 units to be fully charged, so your total running cost will range from 10 rupees to 20 rupees. 1 kilometers will cost 10 to 15 paisa. On the other hand, if we talk about petrol bikes, then their average is 40 to 50 kilometers per liter, and its cost will be around 90 to 100 rupees. So for every 1 kilometer, it costs you 2 rupees. Also in the future, you will drive around 50,000 kilometers with your bike. So, electric bikes have less running cost than engine bikes. Some of advantage of electric bikes are easy daily commuting. less noise, low maintenance, instant torque, good health and lifestyle. Some of disadvantage of electric bikes are: e-bikes are pricey. Battery has a rather short lifespan. Battery charge time is long. Riding range remains low. Maintenance and repairs are costly. E-bikes tend to have low resale value. Lithium-ion batteries can pose a threat if not treated properly. They can overheat, catch fire, or explode. Some of advantage of petrol bikes are: petrol bikes are cheap. Refilling fuel takes less time. Riding range remains high. Maintenance and repairs are cheaper than e-bikes. High resale value. No threat like bike catching on fire or explode because of battery overheat. Some of disadvantage of petrol bikes are: more noise, high maintenance, less torque than e-bikes, costly fuel, high tax. In a conclusion, petrol bike is more practical and reliable than electric bike. E-bikes need lot more to improve to give tough competition to petrol bikes. Both bikes have advantages and disadvantages. For some people e-bike are suitable, and for some people petrol bike are suitable. So a person who travels less than 100 kilometers a day can definitely get an electric bike. Else go for petrol bike. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.